Are you looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Greetings all. To requests of 2016 predictions. I don't always catch the messages that are sent to the site, but one I caught was about asking the Elohim to do a prediction for 2016. So everyone else is doing one. I finally have time to do so, so we'll see how it goes. And the Indian tribe Sitting Bull is mostly all the Indian tribes in one coming through Sitting Bull because I have a connection with him. So we'll see how that goes. So he's going to be coming through out a second. But right now, Elohim is going to come through. And this will be a message to humanity. Predictions. I'm not sure what's going to be this one. Anyway, blessings all. And hopefully this is alright. And see you in a couple. See you on the other side. We are the Elohim. Greetings, humanity. Our messages are not predictions, but a healing message to humanity, to not give away your power to others, to give you messages of economic despair. Those that do this have agendas. Realize this. You must not give away your power and conceal your energy and focus on yourself and your loved ones and humanity to safely exist throughout this co-creation, we are honored to connect with you, but realize the damage that is done by those that put out predictions of the end of the world. Have their agendas, sometimes their messages are skewed in the wrong direction. where we send you a message of love to connect to others, to share your feelings of gratitude to others, where many at this time are part of. Many are in their own worlds. And you know this. When you go out, leave your home, you all live in your own little universes, separated from each other. Yes, you have family, but don't you realize humanity is family? You are all family. We don't want you to forget this. It is hard for many that are fully aware of this, that when you go out to connect with others, it is difficult because of fear. So much distrust there. That is what is happening in your society, is distrust. And we wish to heal that barrier so you could all be connected and unite. And this is our message to you, to unite with everyone. Say a prayer. Send a chain reaction of love throughout your planet, please. There is no need for isolation. You've had enough of that. You are moving into a higher frequency. That is true. You always are. But this frequency is where you are all individual but connected. These events that some mention are false, but realize the more you connect with others in a positive way is where you have positive outcomes, always. But we realize there's many on your world that wish not to be connected, that wish to live in fear. We want them. Send your love to them, please. Send them healing energy. And when it's time for them to realize they don't have to live in fear, and they will, some might feel ashamed, but please do not. This is a life cycle you must go through, and we respect that, and wish others to respect that. As for predictions, we predict that your humanity will eventually know itself at the end of this year. It will know itself more than it ever did before, but that will increase. But this is a special year. That is true. Others are picking up on it. That is true. The frequencies, the wave of knowledge is moving in heavier than it's ever before. The world will become more aware that you are not alone in certain areas. Many wish not to see this. That is fine. But this will increase no matter what. If those that reject this new knowledge, well, it depends, old knowledge, the knowledge of yourself, that is fine. They will continue to do so, but over time they will become the minority. Your alien friends will increase their connections with you all, even those that do not believe in any of this. Mostly skeptics. Those will be spoken to no matter what. You are all spoken to, but those skeptics realize most of them are here in this world for a reason, to test those who are awakened. You can say many extraterrestrials speak with skeptics to improve on their frequency of those that are awake. Those that are awakened are sometimes not friendly with others. Those that are of the light workers that have ego and have a bad example to others. They are not using their talents wisely. They are using ego to tamper down those in the light worker community, you could say, if you need to add a name to it. So realize you are being tested on many fronts. Your extraterrestrial knowledge will increase. As you say, the barriers have been unlocked. And the species that you are aware of now, more will increase. More that you're not used to connecting with will become more within your frame of mind. This September, we see more frequencies of alien activity than ever before, where the human race will finally get the chance to make a decision if they want to believe this or not, because there will be sightings in the skies more than usual. But this is not to bring fear. This is to make awareness that you are not alone, but make you aware that you're being assisted to connect to yourself. This is what we want. We are not forcing you into knowing yourself, but we are guiding you to finally turn yourself on. Must you live in the dark forever? Some wish to do so, and they learn so much from that. But many have had enough of that. It's time to release all of this. It's time to let go of the fear and let yourself go, where you can finally be who you are without consequence. And we do, if we must, put, to some degree, your media will be forced to recognize these messages, but they will unlikely report on it, but they will monitor it. Your mainstream, your mostly media, will neglect it, but they are well aware. So those of you that know what is happening, that are in the know, you can say, this is just a confirmation that your media outlets are keeping a closed door on this for a reason, but they are still peeking in time and time again. And in your future, they will have no choice but to report on it, but they will still store the information because that's what they do best. But that is fine, because once they do this, people will see who they really are. I can say this is a message to them. We do see many star seeds entering this world safer than ever before. The protections are stronger than they've ever been, meaning when they come in remembering their past lives, they will not be tortured by them as much as they are today. Because when they come through, they will realize that eventually they will reach others who are in the same boat, where they can remember their other lifetimes on other planets. This communication and others, and all of you that are know where you come from, where you are easy to approach. So you're making the lives of many that are entering this world much easier than you realize. Those of you that feel like you have no point in this world, but you are well aware of where you come from, this will become more apparent. Realize you just being here means so much. Even if it feels like your life is dull, not going anywhere, it is hardly anything like that. This is your reality telling you that, because it does not want you to hit your full potential. Those that are suppressing your society, such as your government agencies, are well aware of our presence, and eventually they will have to give up keeping this secret over humanity. They will have no choice, but this is a long time ahead. But this information to be out is much important for us. Thank you so much healing to all of you. You deserve so much better, but those times are coming, times of where you feel comfortable in the body that you are living in, because many do not feel that. They wish to change their appearance. This is because your world is at a frequency of it is so disjointed. It is making you feel unwelcome. So that way and they go prey on your looks because it's an easy shot. Those days are coming to an end. Blessings to all of you. Good night. I am Sitting Bull. Greetings, humanity. Your society is in the dark. May I the American Indians have been lost. Our tribes have been dismantled because of our ignorance, because you can say we lost, forgot who we were at one time in your history. Those today, part of our Indian heritage, bloodline, they have been neglectful. Not all, but some. Our history is being rewritten. We are seen as we are read in a history book, but the words are all wrong. We've been misrepresented. We are unable to express our true feelings of our history, where we went wrong in many ways. But you Americans do not realize that you're in the same situation as we are. Where we were lied to, trapped, dismantled. You are in the same boat. This is much more complicated, though. When they A government that lies all the time, and yet the people don't seem to care. They are easily maneuvered. There, it is it's hard for us to watch this happen. What happened to us is happening to you. There is a genocide happening to American people, but it's through chemicals and brainwashing and death, through murder, through insanity, mostly done by the chemicals in your foods and in your air. So you are in the same boat as we were. Of course, the death rate is a lot slower, but we made terrible mistakes in our past. And those of our children today do not remember us as they should. They know we were very spiritual, but they ignore most of that. Realize we are all family, and that has been forgotten. Humanity is family. The land of God is the land of God. You cannot own land. We do not see it like that. This is nature's land. And as you see in your Americas, look who owns it. Property. You are property now. If you're born into this country, you are property. And even in other countries. But focusing on America, America has been lost. To believe in a government, no matter who runs for office, does not matter. They're still part of the same scam, you can say. Does not matter who you vote for. Nothing matters. Even those talk show hosts and the media, they are no better than those in near Washington. No different. They live a life of luxury with money, all types of power. People look up to them. They're just as guilty as those in near Washington, D.C. We have many regrets. We were not perfect, but most of our situations that we were in, we were not prepared to deal with. We were very selfish in the wrong ways. But our people now do not know us anymore. We are the ancestors, and what we have learned, what we taught our children has been forgotten for the most part. And you don't have to be an American Indian to connect to us. You can be anyone. No race, it does not matter. Realize Mother Earth is so important to connect with. Mountains, the trees, the sand, the dirt. Everything is so important, and most of it has been neglected and forgotten by material possessions and whatever's on your television set. Material possessions and your television set were placed there for a reason, to make you forget who you are. Priorities now are into money, what is totally false. It is just another way to disconnect you from spirituality and to put your priorities into a piece of paper with pictures on it, which is, you realize your money is laughing at you. This money is a joke, but it was made for a reason, to imprison all of you, and it's doing a very good job of it now, isn't it? To free yourself is to have knowledge, and to all come to one, but with love, not hate. We've done that. It did not work. Love is the only thing you can do to connect your society, your world together. Through prayer, through friendships, through partnerships. This is how you heal your planet. This is how humanity comes together, not through paper with pictures on it. It does not do anything. That is there. You can say money is there to fence you off from each other. If you have more of these pieces of papers with pictures on it, that means you're better than the other guy, which is not true. No one's better than anyone. You are all the same. You are all humanity. You are all loved. Everyone's different, yes. Spirituality will wake itself up within your society. It is now cracking open your planet. It will increase. But the American Indian are tribes that have been forgotten. We failed humanity in many ways. We deny or trust ourselves. Let alone those that wanted us removed from the land. But we have forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't the works, it is something we are constantly trying to figure out. Your society is falling apart, don't you see? Yes, your money system, the phony as it is crippling. But do not let that take you away from yourself. Do not let this brainwashing separate you from who you are. This eventually it will go away. It will cripple just like your government. Well, that will take some time. That is a corruption that is alive and well, unfortunately, because many of Americans, even Native Americans, choose to look the other way. You have your Adolf Hitlers, your genocide monsters in your history, recent. But your Hitler is not much different than your government itself. It just changed its name, but the work is still there. Do you honestly think they're for the people? You might want to take a little look. And those in your political arena right now trying to run for your presidency, once again, many forget the past and see this as something new, which it is not. It is the same thing over and over again. No, Americans still have not learned. Those that ignore the political system, we applaud you for not even caring. What's the difference? Why bother? Exactly. Even if you do not vote, it does not matter. They're going to do whatever they want to do until the rest of your entire country comes together and throws out those that are brainwashing your society. It does not matter. Those, I already mentioned this before, I'm going to say it again. Those in your media, those that make your $1 million and more a year are just as guilty as those in your Washington. They look, you can say propaganda to brainwash the masses and paid well to do so. Maybe you want to take another look at that. Take another look at your life and what you will allow to lead you astray into darkness, into a shadowy cave of not knowing who you truly are. They're there to hypnotize you and keep you from yourself. And for you to believe someone of that massive wealth shows that many Americans are easily bought by money. Those of you who are spiritually in the know, that have knowledge, you are not perfect, and we understand that. But to always improve, but to love each other, those that are there to sabotage others of the light, where you are arguing, you are all spiritually connected, and yet there are still arguments and anger, where it should be love and acceptance. This is where we went wrong, and it's happening again. Where you can be spiritually mature and still not know what direction to go into. This was part of our fault also. We were outnumbered. We made so many mistakes. We are healing ourselves still, but those that are in your world today, they've forgotten us. Those of our bloodline have forgotten us. Our message to them is to reconnect to us and relearn what you are forgotten. And you do not need a book to do so. You can connect to our energies very easily. Smoke a pipe. Connect to nature. Be a part of Mother Earth. Forget these material possessions that are just there to cloud your mind. It is time to remember who you are. This goes for humanity, not just our tribes.